Welcome back, everyone. So in today's video lesson, we are going to see how we can actually create an EC2 instance with already built-in packages. For example, I want to put a web server to the EC2 instance while it boots up. So basically, if you are a system admin and other things you must have done in various computer systems, for example, in Solaris, in HP Unix, in Red Hat Linux, and other things, we can actually uh, create some configs so that the program, when the server boots up, it comes up automatically and it's ready for use. So basically, what happens is this makes sure in two things. Let's say for production systems or production servers, if it is rebooted and the server, when it comes up, it will automatically have those things configured and up and running for usage. Okay, so let's do it hands on now, step by step and click by click. This is for the users who are absolutely new to AWS and are just learning the things. So don't worry, we will go step by step and click by click. This is for one of the AWS cloud practitioner thing where there might be some queries like how you can pre-install some of the packages in EC2 and it comes up automatically once you are actually booting the EC2 instance. So let's go. We are in the console of AWS and I am in my region, AP Southeast Asia, one that is Singapore. Make sure that you are always checking this particular region because if you create in other regions, then there might be some services which might not be available through AWS. Okay, so let's begin. So I will go to EC2 instance and I will launch an instance. I will create a EC2 instance, let's say EC2 test server. And as before, as we know how to choose the free tier things, I'm not going to explain it in this video. So I will choose Linux. I will choose the EMI, which is already verified. Instance type, I will choose T2 micro. Keep pair, I will choose the already existing one. And the security group, I will choose the web access. Let's see if it works there first, and we can troubleshoot later. The most important thing for this particular video so that the packages gets automatically installed once the server boots up is under advanced details, right? So we'll go to the last portion and this particular thing is known as user data. So this is the data which will actually run once the EC2 instance comes up. So let's say I want to install a web server on this EC2 instance, and once it boots up, it should automatically be running and configured to show our test web page. So I have written a small script here, which I will copy and I'll paste here. And this is a simple bash script because we are using the Linux version. And what we'll do is we are using which Linux version we can choose here also and check here also. Amazon Linux, right? So this is the version we are using, which will have bash and other things installed. And that's why we are using the bash script here. And the first thing what we do once we install or once we configure our EC2, as always, you know, is we do yum update to get the packages to the recent level. And then this is the package for the web server known as HTTPD. We will start that particular service once the EC2 boots up and we will enable it. Enable means like anytime we reboot the instance and when the instance comes up, the HTTPD service will be always running. And then we will put one small web page in index.html. As we understand, this is the root of HTTPD server where this HTML file resides, and we will put a simple web page there. So the gist of this particular task is that once the EC2 comes up, our website should be up and ready, and it should be showing as hello from host, the host which will be created, and it should show us there, right? Okay. One thing we should take note is, which we will see in our next steps, whether we have the correct security group configured, because you know it very well, like to configure the HTTPD, we should have the port 80 enabled from all over the world, right? Because I'll be assessing it through internet. So let's start. Let's launch the instance. And it says launch of instance. Let's see what's the status. It should be coming up. This is my other EC2 instance, which I was just testing the things out. And this is our instance, which we are actually taking note of, right? Let's see and now it's running. Okay. Now, first of all, let's go here and check some configurations. This is our public IP address. If I copy paste this address on the URL bar, it should actually show me the website which we just have configured in the user data. And one important thing is to check the security group. You see the security group here is having access to both port 80 and port 22. Port 80 is our HTTPD server, and we'll see like whether it is coming up all okay or not. Okay, so first thing is what we can do is, just to verify our things in a more detailed way, let's log into this EC2 instance. Okay, so we will log into this particular instance as before. Connect. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to check whether my HTTPD services are running or not. The simple command to check will be status HTTPD. Okay, some typo here. System CTL it is. So here we can see that it's up and running and it's listing on port 80, right? Now let's go to our browser here and copy paste the public IP address of the instance, right? This is our public IP address, and let's copy paste here. See, and our website is up and running. Hello from the host, the name which we as was configured when the EC2 instance has been created is coming up here. So that's all for this particular lecture. And just to make you understand from your actual production scenarios or actual scenarios when you are working for a company, this is one of the best practices. And once we have this particular EC2 instance or an image, we can create an AMI image for that, and all the servers which is configured for a, let's say, application ABC will have this particular configuration on. That is, the HTTPD package will be always there and always be running when the server reboots or server comes up for the first time. So that's all for this particular lecture, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.